The movie opens up with bandmates sitting around a table after a gig. Two bandmates, a young woman named Nana and a young man named Ren, go off together. The other two bandmates are Yasu and Nobuo. Ren and Nana are a couple who walk home together and end up walking home together that night. Later, Nana is sitting on a train when another young woman asks if she can take the seat next to her, which she is fine with. The young woman, whose name also happens to be Nana, introduces herself. The two of them laugh over the coincidence of meeting someone with the same name. Nana O suggests that she and Nana K start drinking, and the two of them enjoy spending the rest of the train journey with each other. Coincidentally, they both get off at the same station, Tokyo. Hachi is meeting her boyfriend Shoji. She has moved to Tokyo to be closer to her boyfriend and is about to introduce him to Nana, but she leaves before she can do so. The next day, Hachi and Shoji are sharing a meal at his apartment when she brings up the topic of them permanently moving in together now that they're in the same city. However, Shoji is reluctant to do so, advising his girlfriend that she should first look for a job and a place of her own to be more independent. Hachi takes her boyfriend's advice and sets out to search for a job, which she quickly obtains, though she knows that this is likely due to her employer finding her attractive. Her next step is to look for an apartment, and she finds one at a great price while passing an estate agent. She is taken for a viewing of the property, and she immediately falls in love with the place. However, another woman is also viewing the place, who coincidentally happens to be Nana. The two of them are happy to reunite, though Nana is given first choice for the apartment as she happened to be there first. Hachi is disappointed as she really likes the apartment, but then Nana's manager, Yasu, suggests the two of them share the apartment. Hachi is immediately on board, and with some persuasion, Nana is also. The two of them go furniture shopping, where Hachi spots an album sale for her favorite band, Trapnest. However, Nana is frozen, as her old flame, Ren, is now a member of Trapnest, and seeing his picture has caught her off guard. Hachi runs off to buy a poster and the album, while Nana stares at the picture of Ren. Later, Hachi leaves to see Shoji, and Nana is left staring at the Trapnest poster Hachi bought. She reminisces about a time she and Ren were happy together, indicating that she is still not over him. Hachi arrives back later, finding Nana sleeping on the floor. Shoji is at his job at a local restaurant where he meets a new co-worker, a young woman named Sachiko. The two of them get to know one another, and after work, catch the same train. Shoji realizes the two of them are also art students, majoring in oil painting. Meanwhile, Nana and Hachi are setting furniture when they receive a knock at their door. Much to Nana's annoyance, her old bandmate Nobuo has come to see her. Hachi is very excited to meet Nobuo, but Nana demands he leave. Nobuo explains that Yasu has sent him and calls him to explain the situation. Yasu informs Nana that he wants Nana to listen to Nobuo's new song and see if she can add vocals to it. Nana takes the phone and has Yasu listen to her singing the song, while Nobuo plays his guitar and Hachi stands there captivated by her roommate's talent. Hachi and Shoji are at a restaurant together enjoying a meal when Hachi speaks to her boyfriend about how her roommate Nana was a local celebrity back in her hometown and her band has lots of fans. She invites Shoji to karaoke with Nana and Nobuo, but Shoji refuses, informing her that he has to stay at work late. Much to Hachi's disappointment, who points out they've spent minimal time together since she moved to Tokyo. Just then, a boy named Shinichi with a bass walks in, stating that he saw the ad for a bassist. Nana and Nobuo arrive to listen to Shinichi play. Hachi placed an ad for a bassist as Nana's band needed one as they were unable to replace Ren after he left to join Trapnest. Shinichi states that he is a fan of Ren, which makes Nobuo look at Nana nervously. However, this doesn't put Nana off. Instead, she asks Shinichi to be even better than Ren, which he agrees to. Hachi is at work when her boss asks to speak to her. Meanwhile, Shoji is spending more time with Sachiko, and the two of them end up missing the last train home after work, so they end up walking in the rain. Just then, Shoji receives a phone call from Hachi, who is upset that she was fired from her job and demands to see Shoji that night. However, Shoji lies to her, stating that he is working late. Hachi, now upset, trudges back to the apartment where she is cheered up by Nana and her bandmates, who inform her that they've got a date for their first gig. Not long after, Hachi finds a new job. She meets with her good friend Junko and informs her that she is saving up for her wedding with Shoji. Junko is surprised, but Hachi informs her that he hasn't proposed yet, but it's just in case they decide to. Hachi is immensely happy with Shoji, or so she believes. However, unknown to Hachi, Shoji is now spending more time with Sachiko, both at work and at university. Shoji is sitting having lunch with Sachiko when she goes off to buy drinks. Junko and her boyfriend Kyosuke see this and decide to confront Shoji about this. Shoji emphasizes that he and Sachiko are just friends, but both Kyosuke and Junko are skeptical of this. Junko reminds him that he was well aware of what Hachi was like before he decided to be with her, and if he wants to end things with her, she has a right to know that his feelings have changed. Later, Shoji and Sachiko are walking home together when he informs her that he needs to speak to her. He apologizes, but Sachiko informs him that he has no reason to apologize, but rather she doesn't want to come between him and his girlfriend. She suggests the two of them remain friends, with tears streaming down her face. That night, however, Shoji and Sachiko sleep together. The next day, Shoji is stunned into silence when Hachi and Nana arrive at the restaurant where he works. Hachi wanted to surprise her boyfriend, though he isn't too ecstatic to see her. Sachiko also meets Hachi, who helps when she ends up dropping a tray. Afterward, Hachi asks Nana to wait with her outside so they can walk home with Shoji after his shift. However, Hachi is devastated when she sees Shoji exit with Sachiko, embracing the other girl and assuring her that he will break up with his girlfriend. Hachi and Nana overhear this, and Nana confronts both Shoji and Sachiko. She grabs Shoji by the collar, demanding he explain himself, while Hachi is staring at the ground. Her world just turned upside down. Sachiko comes in between Nana and Shoji to protect the man she loves. Nana demands Hachi stand up for her relationship. However, she is too heartbroken to move. Shoji is left holding Sachiko, while Nana takes a devastated Hachi home. Over the next few days, Hachi is too heartbroken to get out of bed, constantly crying while being comforted by Nana, who recalls her own relationship with Ren. Nana remembers how the rift between herself and Ren started. She wanted to advance her music career, but Ren wanted her to settle down with him, and this seemingly caused a great strain in their relationship. The two of them realized that their goals were not aligned. Sometime in the near future, the day of Nana's gig arrives, and Hachi is in attendance with Junko. The two of them speak about Shoji's unfaithfulness, but Junko has her friend realize that maybe she was also ignorant of Shoji's feelings. However, Hachi is adamant that Shoji was in the wrong, as he was the one who cheated. Nana then begins singing, and Hachi can't help but be captivated by her friend's voice. The next day, Hachi and Nana are sitting in their apartment when the mail arrives. Hachi is ecstatic to find out that she has won front-row seat tickets to a Trapnest concert. She asks Nana if she is coming along, and Nana doesn't answer. Later, Hachi arrives at the band's practice and asks Nana's bandmates, who refuse. Nobuo reveals to Hachi that Ren and Nana were in a relationship, and they didn't end on good terms when Ren left to join Trapnest. Shinichi keeps interrupting him, and Nobuo asks how he knows the story. Shinichi replies that Nobuo spilled everything when he was drunk one night. When Hachi arrives back home, she takes into account what Nobuo said and decides to take down her Trapnest poster, as it may remind Nana of a painful past. However, before she can do so, Nana enters the room and informs her that she will attend the concert with her. On the way to the concert, Hachi takes Nana to her family home, where she introduces her to her family. Hachi's family is just like her, complete extroverts with golden retriever energy. Nana is pleased to meet them, revealing that she was never lucky enough to experience life with a real family as her mother left her when she was young. She spent her youth with her grandmother. Hachi then asks her if she's still in love with Ren, and Nana doesn't deny it, instead stating that she's surprised that Hachi noticed. The two of them arrive at the concert and take their seats. Trapnest comes out on stage, and Nana cannot take her eyes off Ren as he plays. She recalls the time they first met. Nobuo took her to a concert where Ren was playing, and Nana cannot help but find the similarities between herself now and then. She remembers when, after the two of them got together, and Ren asked her about the flower tattoo she had on her shoulder, a lotus, which in Japanese is referred to as the Ren flower. Hachi is hoping that Ren notices Nana and ends up holding her hand. Meanwhile, Nana is recalling the day Ren left, and the two ended their relationship. Nana fell to her knees crying, while Ren got onto a train to leave the city. After the concert, Ren is walking back to the dressing room when he is stopped by his bandmate, Takumi, the leader of Trapnest. Takumi speaks to Ren, stating that he missed some notes out there but covered them well. The rest of his bandmates comment that they are surprised that a perfectionist like Ren can even make mistakes. Hachi asks Nana if she thinks Ren noticed her, but she doesn't believe he did, as there are many people in the hall, and you notice less while on stage. However, Ren is in his dressing room on the phone with Yasu, questioning him why Nana is at the concert, and that it threw him off. He questions Yasu why he didn't inform him, which amused Yasu. He asks Ren if he is still in love with her, because if he isn't, he will pursue Nana himself. and Ren is stunned into silence. Nana and Hachi arrive back at Hachi's family home, where they are greeted by her mother, who informs them that dinner is ready. Suddenly, Nana receives a phone call from Yasu, who informs her that Ren may call. Nana informs him that she has nothing to say to him, but Yasu replies that if that's true, she should at least give Ren the key. This makes Nana agree to see Ren, and Hachi asks what the key means. Nana reveals that she once gifted Ren a lock necklace, and that she kept the key as a way to symbolize that he belonged to her. Nana giving the key to Ren would mean that she is setting him free, that the two of them are done for good. Nana arrives at Ren's hotel, where she is stopped by security, but Ren comes down to meet her to bring her to his apartment. Nana refuses to come inside, instead handing him the key and leaving. However, before she can exit the building, Ren tries to drag her back, which makes her fall to her knees and cry. The two of them embrace and head back to his apartment and spend the night with each other. Later they sit in the bath together, like they used to in the past, and speak about their future. Nana informs him that she still plans to pursue her music career rather than take a backseat to his success and play housewife. Ren understands and hugs her, while Nana informs him that she hopes that eventually, when they grow old, they'll be together again. And then she'll go with him back to the warehouse where they first met. Meanwhile, Hachi is sitting in her bed at home, finally deleting Shoji's number from her phone. The next day, Nana and Hachi are in better spirits, and as they're getting ready, Hachi asks if Nana got back together with Ren last night. Nana replies that is probably somewhat accurate, which makes Hachi pleased for her friend. Eventually, Hachi and Nana arrive back in Tokyo. Hachi arrives back at the apartment after work, unaware that Ren is also there with Nobuo, Yasu, Shinichi, and Takumi, who is Hachi's favorite Trapnest member. When Hachi arrives at the door, Ren asks Takumi to surprise her, which he does, but Hachi is moved to tears, which shocks Takumi. Hachi enters the apartment and embraces her friend, Nana.